See what's going down. Hey, what's going on, man? Retro J back in the building, and let's make sure we're live. We live. We live. Yeah, yeah. Quick live stream today, man. Just got out of bed, man. I got a few things I got going on today, but more importantly, man, what's going on with you all? Hope y'all having a great day in the early in the afternoon or the evening, whenever you're listening or hearing this, man. Yeah, man. But if you don't know me, I'm Retro Dre, man. What I do, I'm an audio engineer, video editor, podcast editor, videographer, so far and so forth, man. I call myself a multimedia creator because I'm in all mediums of multimedia. I've even had a background in graphic design as well because I went to school and learned about that, man. So I have up here today, what is your purpose? Now I have this title up here because I was thinking, right? I was just driving in the car. I was chilling, man. Going to open mic last night, and I was thinking, I was like, man, over the past few years, I've been on track, but over like a year or a couple, kind of felt, I'm not gonna say out of sorts, but kind of lost, or how I've been saying, a little too comfortable because when you find something you want to do, but then you finally get good at what you want to do, but then all of a sudden you get in this loop where everything's working, but then it stops. That's kind of where I've been the past year and some change. Because I thought what I was doing was right, but then all of a sudden there's a lot I wasn't doing to keep myself advancing. Not saying trash and not saying doing bad or anything, but I got to a state where I had to look at myself in the mirror and say, dang, I'm way too comfortable. Also, I'm stagnant. That's the main thing. I realized I was stagnant. And once I really realized that, now I'm on a case up, all right, to get back to doing what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to do. But then it kicked in. Am I actually bored? Do I still have passion in what I'm trying to do? Do I still have drive to do what I'm continuing to do? And it was hard to answer that a few times because I might have lost some of that compared to where I was before. I lost focus. I lost a little bit of my drive. I lost a little bit of my passion. At least that's what it felt like. But then I just realized that I was just getting too comfortable. And when you get too comfortable, you end up doing stuff. You end up being a part of things that you didn't realize you wanted to be a part of. And you just stop. You just get stuck and you stop. And I didn't want to do that for the rest of my days. I know I'm still young. I'm 27, turning 28 this year. But I realized I just had to get back on my grind, man. And it's been a process for sure because now that I'm in this new place of adulthood, I got to figure out exactly how to get back to doing what I was doing when I first got into college and I was really zoned in. Had everything kind of mapped out. And then, the pandemic hit and that just shifted everything. Which at first I was doing well. Not saying I'm doing bad, but I had a moment where I realized I wasn't making enough as I should be. And I haven't been putting enough work to keep it that way. So that's how I got in that cycle. Broke myself out of that. Now we're in today's where, all right, now we need something more consistent. But my own pitfalls and old habits of procrastination kick in sometimes too. So I have to actively break that. And that's why I'm starting a live stream because it's something new I want to try, but also another way I would like to see an outlet to become the next version of me in the best way. So my live streams are never going to be too long. I may not even finish some tasks that I start like this beat, but I at least want to try to actively do something consistently to create a new medium for myself. So that's the goal in this here. Goes back to what's your purpose, right? So I was having a conversation the other day with one of my peoples, and I have a lot of insight and I have a lot of information that I uphold in my brain, but I don't always express to the masses because of, I guess it's because I care. What I mean by that is not that I care about saying the wrong thing. I know how I think. I have a very brash and crass point of view at times, and that may not be acceptable for everybody. But I gotta realize though, forget all that. Forget all that. People gonna like me for me regardless, and people gonna not like me for me regardless, and I just gotta accept that. So I'm gonna be doing this more to trying to figure out how I will live stream if I'm really a live streamer, because I might not be a live streamer, but I'm just trying this out. Let's do. But with that being said, man, hope y'all enjoyed the video, live stream, aka. And yeah, we gonna cook up something a little bit right now, man. So right now I'm just clicking buttons with Serato with the sample. I'm rocking. Alright. About to end this in a few minutes, man. Because I got a restock I want to hit for these black metallic files. I'll update y'all about that sooner or later. Ease Together, that's the name of this tune. Alright, that'll be that. See how fast we cook this up, man. Yep, I'll do that one. Alright, I got my parts. I got all my parts in. Let's get it cracking. I need to figure out how to pull up the chat because I cannot see the chat right now. If anybody's talking, if anybody is in the chat saying what's up to you all. I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and hope y'all stick around for future streams and videos, man. Let's get some quick drums in here, and then we'll be out of here. Because I'm not really too long-winded as a talker, at least in my opinion. So I don't think I'm a live streamer, but we're gonna try this out, see what happens, man. Alright, what we got? selection the most important thing. If you don't got good sounds, your beats are trash. Remember that, people. You ain't got good sounds, your beats are trash. No matter what, your beats are trash. You ain't got good sounds, your beats are trash. Remember that. Yeah. And remember to stack when needed, because some sounds you really can't get without just stacking sounds to make the drums have more feeling to them. If you ain't got good sounds, your beats are trash. Remember that. Yeah. You ain't got good sounds, your beats are trash. Remember that. Now you sad. I'll figure out that lyric later. Yeah. Let's make an intro. We'll be out of here, man. I ain't gonna take too much of your time today. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually, that should be the hook. Let's see what this sounds like all the way over here. Your beats are trash, remember that, yeah. If you ain't got good sounds, your beats are trash, remember that, yeah. 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 Labeling is very important. So your drums can breathe, you know. Once that bass line gets in there, it's over. I gotta get those 808s out of there. I hate those 808s.
Hey, Dre,
yeah, we gotta turn that down. Alright, appreciate y'all again for stream. My name's Retro Dre, and I'll see y'all next time in the morning, noon, and night, whenever you're listening and hearing this. I'll see you next time.